Linda's going to tell us. Okay, I'll start again. Today, we have the pleasure of hearing from Linda Meadley. Linda is an awesome life insurance advisor with the Cooperators, where she oversees an amazing team of insurance professionals, speaking from experience. They provide a wide variety of insurance types, and Linda specializes in life insurance, mortgage insurance, critical illness, disability, and group benefits products. Linda helps her clients manage financial risks in their life and plan for their future. Her relationships are built on trust, and she works with them on a long-term basis to ensure they move through each stage of their life with proper financial risk management. Providing financial security starts with an insurance portfolio review. In her spare time, Linda enjoys traveling and is often the envy of our BNI group when she escapes on a tropical vacation of some kind. She lives in Port Moody in a great neighborhood where there's plenty of local businesses to enjoy, including the breweries at Rocky Point. So Linda, we're looking forward to hearing from you this morning.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Corinne, for that wonderful introduction there. So let's get going. Let's share my screen. Let's figure this out. Having troubles like you, Corinne. Okay. I think we're ready.
Looks good.
Awesome. Okay. I am Linda Meadley, a financial advisor with the Cooperators, and I hold the life insurance seat here today. And did you know September is Life Insurance Awareness Month? So perfect for me to be presenting in this month. So the areas, again, that I specialize in, life insurance, we do both term and permanent, critical illness, which is a living benefit, disability, which is a paycheck replacement coverage, and your group benefits, both group benefits and single benefits, that's your health and dental. So today I want to talk specifically about mortgage guard life insurance. So mortgage guard life insurance, why is it important? Why is it important to protect your home? You buy life insurance, or you buy home insurance to protect it against fire and flooding. What would happen to you? So we need to look at the most important asset you have in your life is not your home, it is yourself. More than 50% of mortgage foreclosures happen because of interruption in earning ability due to an accident, illness, or premature death. So what would happen to your mortgage if your spouse or partner died? What does that look like for you? What does that look like for your family? So how do you protect yourself against losing your home, possibly not being able to renew your mortgage because you don't qualify, and dealing with all of these financial issues when you are going through grieving process? So we want to take a look at the creditor insurance that the bank offers, comparison that to a true life insurance policy from the Cooperators. So here are some of the differences between what the bank can offer and what we can offer. So the bank owns the policy. With our policy, you are the policy holder. So whoever is the owner of the policy has control of the policy, can cancel it, can change it, can do whatever. So by you being fully controlled is going to give you the power. Who is the beneficiary? Well, with the bank, it's going to be the bank. They're going to just pay the outstanding balance out, regardless of what your mortgage balance is and regardless of what your payment started at. With our policy, it is your choice. You get to choose the beneficiary. You can have more than one. You can change it as needed throughout your life. So the death benefit. So with the bank, they're only going to pay out the outstanding balance. With our policy, the amount you purchase will stay the same through the entire length of the life insurance policy. So as you pay down the mortgage, your beneficiary is going to have those extra funds available to them. Payments. So when you do with the bank, that's usually, it's going to change on every renewal. So every time you renew your mortgage, you're going to have to renegotiate those life insurance coverages. If you changed lenders, if you bought and sold, all of these times you're going to have to renegotiate. You run the risk of not qualifying because of medical reasons. And every year, your rates are going to go up based on your age. So your rates will continue to go up. With ours, the payment stays the same for the entire length of whatever term or policy that you've chosen. They will not increase. They will stay the same. You can renew your mortgage. You can pay down your mortgage. You can change lenders. You can buy a new house. None of that is going to change on our policy. So you will not have to worry about increasing premiums. Who's in control of the policy? Again, the bank owns it, so they're in the control of it. And with ours, you are. We've touched on some of this. So is it portable to a new lender with the bank? No, you're going to have to requalify, redo it, new payments, new structure. With ours, again, it is once it's set, it's in place and it's on you, not the home. So, or not your mortgage. So you are fully flexible to do move lenders, to renegotiate your mortgage, to buy and sell without affecting it. What is it when you buy a new home? Again, you must reapply with the bank. Ours, nothing changes. And medical underwriting. This is one of the really big things, and a lot of people don't know, is when a policy is underwritten, which means that they do the full approval. So the bank does it at time of claim. When you actually apply for the creditor insurance, they ask you a handful of questions, maybe 4 or 5 at the most. But they do the full underwriting at the time of claim. So that leaves you with the possibility of being declined coverage and your family not getting the life insurance to pay off the mortgage. Our policy is done at the time of application. And once we approve the application, we're on hook to pay for that. There is one condition we don't cover, and that is suicide in the first 2 years. So with our policy, you can also have additional riders. So we can add a critical illness policy for that, on that policy to give you a lump sum of money if you're diagnosed with one of the covered conditions. We can also provide you disability coverage that pays your mortgage payments. So let's take a look at a couple of scenarios. So this information was taken right off the Royal Bank website for their premiums. And we've got the chart below. We've got a 37-year-old couple. We've got a $500,000 mortgage and a 25-year amortization. So we'll always like to match up the life insurance with the mortgage. So we're going to look at a $500,000 more life insurance policy for a 25-year term. The Royal Bank is their best rate is $178 a month. Our standard rate is as low as $102. And if you get preferred rates, could go as low as $86.85. So right off the bat, you're going to save money by coming through us and get better coverage. So what happens in the event of a death? So you have the same couple, same mortgage. 20 years later, the husband passes away. The mortgage balance is $40,000. The bank is now going to just pay off that $40,000 mortgage. With the cooperators, we're going to pay out the full $500,000 to a named beneficiary. They can pay off the mortgage, and the rest of the money is theirs. So they'll have a free and clear home, plus they'll have all the additional money. Another scenario, or the same scenario with the mortgage. However, both the husband and wife pass away. So in this case, the bank will still only pay out the $40,000 mortgage. With the cooperators, we're going to pay out $1 million to your named beneficiary. That's $500,000 for the wife and $500,000 for the husband. The beneficiary can, in turn, again, pay off that $40,000 and keep the balance of the money, having a free and clear home and having all the extra cash. So the banks, again, we talked about the cooperators having one exclusion, the suicide in the first 2 years. Again, they have a whole list of things here. We're not going to cover it, but you can see they have a lot more conditions than we do. So they have a lot more conditions. You don't have control, they pay less, and your premiums are more. Start to finish, the application is very simple with us. We can do a phone, an in-person, or video discussion. We gather the information that's needed. Electronic applications are submitted. Electronic signatures are done. The clients are contacted for a telephone interview and any additional paramedical information that's needed to gather then the decision. So it's a very simple process, very easy. You can do it in phone, in person, or virtual. So why the cooperators? We've been in business since 1945. We're 100% Canadian owned, and we are a cooperative. We have almost 43 billion in assets under management, and we have the best rating that you can get in the insurance industry. We have co-op values. We have no shareholders. Our primary purpose is to do the right thing for our clients and not to increase profits. Remember, life insurance is not for you, it's for them. Thank you. I welcome any questions you may have.
That was a really good example. I appreciated that, Linda, about the what the coverage comparisons are, but what the benefit is at the end of it as well for a much cheaper premium. So that was pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, it really is, and people don't really understand it all. And when they do it, and the bank makes it really easy by just asking a couple of questions, but you're really not getting that policy. And trust me, I've had clients come in that said, I had a young mother with a young child, and her husband died and the bank denied their claim. So it does happen, and it does happen here, and it happens with the big banks. It's not some obscure thing. And it's really an unfortunate situation because you've got the insurance and you put it in place because you want to protect your family, but you don't have all the information. I welcome anybody to do a review with clients, speak with them, educate them. I consider myself an educator because I educate clients on their options and what the benefits is. I identify insurance risks, what their gaps are, and provide solutions. So you're welcome to meet with anybody and anybody that you know. Thank you.